Hey there and welcome. Today we're diving into a really powerful shift in how we think about love. We're going to move away from that endless, exhausting search for a partner and step into the energy of magnetically attracting them to you. So let me just ask you, straight up, are you tired? Tired of the swiping, the dead-end dates, that feeling of constantly looking for the one? What if I told you all that effort, all that searching, might actually be pushing love away? What if there's a totally different way to do this? A way to just attract it? And that's exactly what we're going to do. We are going to break down a super clear three-step process. It's all designed to shift your entire vibe from that state of active, sometimes frantic searching to one of calm, confident, magnetic receiving. All right, first things first, step one is absolutely foundational. It's all about clearing the path. See, before you can attract something amazing and new, you've got to release the old stuff that might be unconsciously blocking the way. This whole first step is built around the idea of a repulsion field. I know, it sounds a little dramatic, but think of it like this. It's the invisible static that comes from old heartbreaks, things you regret, or those harsh judgments you have about yourself. This lingering energy literally can act like a force field, an unconscious barrier that keeps new love from even getting close. So how do we clear it? Well, we're going to use a really powerful ritual. And listen, this is so much more than just writing things down. It's a symbolic act. It's about consciously cutting those energetic cords. So you're going to list everyone, every situation that still holds a bit of resentment. And this is so important, you have to include yourself on that list. Then for each name, you're going to use a specific power phrase. And here it is. I forgive you. I release you. I am free. Saying this, whether you say it out loud or just powerfully in your mind, is like a declaration. You're telling the universe and you're telling yourself, I am done carrying this weight. You're choosing to be free. Now, the other big piece of clearing blockages is rewriting the stories we tell ourselves inside our own heads. So often we're walking around with these low vibe narratives, right? Like all the good ones are taken. The key here is to consciously swap that out for a powerful present tense affirmation that reprograms your mind for what's possible. Something like, my divine partner is finding their way to me now. Okay, so once we've cleared out that old heavy energy, we can move into step two, which is all about actively raising your energetic frequency. This is where you start cultivating joy and peace and wholeness inside of you, which in turn makes you a total magnet for that same energy in a partner. And to do this, we're going to focus on three really practical daily habits. First, a daily gratitude practice, which just shifts your brain to see all the good you already have. Second, some kind of mindful movement, or just getting out in nature to ground yourself. And third, something called conscious consumption, being super intentional about what you let into your mind and your energy field. These aren't huge life overhauls, just small, consistent shifts that make a massive difference. You know, let's zoom in on that conscious consumption piece for a sec because it is so important. Your energy is a direct result of what you feed it. Every single time you choose an inspiring podcast over the negative news, or you pick up a creative hobby instead of scrolling through toxic social media, you are actively, consciously raising your own vibration. Your input really does create your energetic output. And all of this leads us to the final and honestly the most potent step of all. Becoming the match. This is where the real magic happens, you guys. It's about embodying the energy of the person who is already in that amazing, loving partnership you want. So what does that really mean? It means you stop waiting for a partner to bring you joy, and you start being the source of your own fulfillment. Romance yourself. Buy yourself the flowers. Take yourself on that solo date to the museum. This practice sends a powerful signal out to the universe that you are whole, you are complete, and you are ready to share your joy, not desperately seek it from someone else. I really want you to just sit with this for a second. Visualize that version of you who is already so happy and in love. How does she carry herself? How does she walk into a room? How does she talk? How does she think? Is she rushed and anxious, or is she calm and confident? The whole goal here is to start acting from that state, right now, today. And this transformation, it touches every single part of your life. Your self-care goes from feeling exhausted and neglected to feeling radiant and rested. Your pace of life shifts from frantic and rushing to calm and present. Your decisions stop coming from a place of fear or desperation and start coming from a place of confidence and clarity. See, this isn't about pretending. It's a deep, internal shift that makes you an energetic match for a healthy, amazing partner. So, this all sounds good, right? But how do we make it real? Let's boil everything we've talked about down into one simple, actionable daily practice that brings it all to life. Okay, here is your homework. It's simple. First, I want you to identify 3 small, tiny actions your future partnered self would take. Maybe she sips her morning coffee without looking at her phone. Maybe she wears the nice perfume just for herself. Second, integrate those little things into your day starting today. And third, have a go-to tool for when you slip, for when that low vibe feeling starts to creep in. And this is that tool. This is your anchor. The moment you feel that old fear or that doubt or that self-criticism popping up, you just stop. You take a breath and you state this mantra to yourself. I am safe, I am loved, and I am aligned. It's like an instant energetic reset button. Now, before we finish up, let's just take a quiet moment together to really anchor and seal in this new energy. I'm going to slow down here, and I invite you to just take a nice, slow, deep breath in. And as you exhale, just consciously let go of any lingering doubt. Now, with your next breath, I want you to silently repeat this to yourself and just feel the truth of it wash over you. I forgive my past. It is complete. The blockages are cleared. Good. Breathe in again, just feeling your own beautiful, magnificent energy. And as you exhale, affirm this truth. I am radiant. I am worthy. My vibration is high. And for this final one, I want you to breathe in the feeling of deep, unconditional, complete love and exhale with this ultimate statement of truth. I am safe. I am whole. I am already the woman who effortlessly receives her divine partner. That feeling of already being whole, that's everything. And just like that, the shift is complete. You are no longer waiting for love. So the only question left is this: how will you go out into your day and be the love that you wish to attract, starting right now? Go carry that magnetic energy with you. You're ready.